Greetings, family. Thank you for tuning in to another frequency and another beautiful divine download. Now, first I want to start by saying this is not racism, this is a genetic fact, right? Now, Ledu has eyes to see clearly, and those have the ability to hearken onto the vibration of my voice do the same. Now, I know the humans would have you believe, or would rather have the children believe, and even go as far as teach us in school that they discovered us, and all the other lies that come along with that. However, the truth couldn't be farther from what they told you, because on the contrary, the word primate comes from the word prime, which means first. So the primates, or the monkey species, was created before the humans. When these humans were created, and we finally discovered them in the Caucasus Mountains, and it's the reason why we call them Caucasians. When we discovered them in the Caucasus Mountains, they were still walking on all fours, right? I know today these beings are very beautiful, thick, and all that, but they weren't always this way. See, their ancestors were coming from a more primitive and barbaric beginning. So when we discovered the human in the Caucasus Mountains, in the dead portion of the earth, we had to reverse engineer them. To reverse engineer the humans, as you see, they were walking on fours in this image. We had to strap planks onto them, we had to strap planks onto them, strap them around trees, tie them up with ropes and all of that to straighten out their spinal cord, because at the time they were still walking on fours, right? And while we were straightening out their spinal cord, to have them standing upright, to reverse engineer what the devil had done to these beings. Because see, we knew what the devil had done to them, but we knew they still had the potential to become beautiful beings. As you see, there's duality in all things. Not all white people are bad. It's the same way not all black people are good. See what I'm saying? So this right here is not really about colorism. It's about vibration. This is about right and wrong. This is about good versus evil. This is about God versus the devil. See what I'm saying? So these humans was created by us, and we discovered them when we found them, by one of us, I should say. And when we finally found them, coming out of the Caucasus Mountains, out in caves, see what I'm saying? They was still walking on fours, tails on them, and we had to reverse engineer them so they could stand upright. So to do that, we tied them on planks and boards and all of that. A lot of them today, they still are being born with this till this very day. You just don't notice because they get their tails surgically removed at birth. This is nothing new. The same thing goes on in India as well, where you have these little Indian children that's being born into the realm with tails on them, and they actually worship them as many gods, where you have people all over the town who will come and bring gifts to this baby that has a tail. They consider him a descendant of the monkey gods. See what I'm saying? So peace, love, and high vibrations to you. As I said, this is not racism. This is just a genetic fact. And again, no disrespect to the human beings too. I love y'all. Y'all beautiful too. But still a genetic fact to tell you where y'all ancestors came from. You must understand why y'all was so flat the whole time. Because y'all always was flat. Y'all was always straight, skinny. You always a stick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was flat as a plyboard. You know what I'm saying? Straight as a plank. So the pale version of the human was grafted by using the traits. We took the traits from out of 4 different animal species. The first animal species that we took was the traits from the pig. Hence why, if you look at the word pigment, you'd realize the pig and the word and pigment. Pig has its roots in the word pigment. See what I'm saying? Which is where the humans get the pinkness in the skin from. Then we grafted them with the canine, which is where the humans get the fur on the head from, versus having hair or ether. They have fur, which is lifeless, and it hangs downwards, which means it grows away from the sun because it lacks neuromelanin or carbon, so it cannot receive or absorb sunlight, so it grows away, it grows frail, versus a neuromelanin rich or a carbonated rich being, which is like your black beings or your black gods, or ether or hair, grows toward the source. It grows towards the sun because it's absorbing, it's soaking up that raw photon energy. You see, then the third animal that we grafted the human with was the first monkey species that was created, which is the lemur. Then after that, we grafted them with the snub-nosed monkey. The snub-nosed monkey is the reason why they can take on that, cold and the nostril shape and all that, the lack of lips on the human. So if you actually start just